Okay, so here we have a TASCAM DP-03. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn it on, and I'm going to turn it off actually. Okay, so the way that we turn it off, and this is not an instructional video. This is actually, I'm sending this to the fellow producer so he can kind of see the different angles and stuff. Okay, so what you're going to see, and I can turn this over, it's upside down, but you'll see this thing that says standby on. Okay, I'm going to press that down and hold it, and that's what you're going to see on the screen. Okay, so now the unit is on. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to set all the controls to what I call neutral. Okay, so we're going to start right here, close up. Okay, I'm going to turn that to 12 o'clock. We're going to go over here and turn this one to 12 o'clock. All right, and then where it says phones. Okay, so these are now all at 12 o'clock. Now you're going to see some switches here, and we're going to put them down so you can see that switch is for mic 1, and this switch here is for microphone B. Okay, now when we shoot this, I'm actually going to set all of the reverb controls to off, and all of these other controls, these pan controls, which says pan here, those will be at 12 o'clock, okay? Then we take the sliders, and I'm going to set them right in the middle. You see there's a little line right here? I'm going to set them right there. Okay. All right. Okay, then, very important, we come to the master control, and we're also going to set the master control right there. All right, so now you are set to record, and just to show you actually how we go through this in the final in the actual instruction, we're going to go to another camera that's close up. So I'm going to walk in front of this. I'm going to switch to the close-up camera, turn this, okay, like that, all right. And what we can do with the close-up camera is we can zoom in as we're talking about each thing. So as I go through the controls, you can see, in this case, and I'll leave it right there. And once again, this is just to show you what we're going to do. So when I explain that, like input A, there's input A right there. Okay? And we see that we're pointing right at the trim, and then you can see this right there. Okay? And then when we set the reverb to off, you can see that. You can see those controls. You can see that all the pan controls are set to 12 o'clock. And, all right, anyway, you can see that those white are set to 12, and then we come down here, and you can see that where all these are set. We can even move back a little bit, okay? And make sure when you're doing this that this master volume right here, you see that right there, it just went down. So let's pull it back up. And then back down. All right, of course we'll have a cameraman here. All right. So we can point out this master control right here, okay? And make sure that that master control, which can go up or down, is right there, okay? And then the other thing we didn't mention was the headphone, which is called phone. Okay, phones. Okay, so there's that. All right. Now we're going to show you how we operate this machine using the close-up. All right. Now, let's say that there's a song already in here. So let's talk about recording. So when we want to record, we first press the record button, and there's no there's a card in there. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to turn that off for a second, turn it back on. All right. Let me see if I've picked up. Okay, so there is a song in there. So back to home. Then we hit the... there we go. I didn't see it. Okay, so if we're going to record in track 1, what we do is we go there until that's blinking. Then we go over here and we press the record button and the play button, okay? So we hit record, play, and you'll notice these are pretty sturdy. I guess it's pretty sturdy, okay? And you'll notice that the record button has quit blinking. Okay? Wherever that went. All right, here we go. There, the record button is not blinking. Anyway, that gives you an idea of some of the close-ups we can do.